Hello, good morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are safe and sound at your home and you are happy like this mini which is here. Now, see, this is the first picture, this is the second one. You would be thinking, why today ma'am is showing these pictures to us? That is a picture of a bird and a nest with 2 eggs. Yes, our next topic is nest. Nest means ghosla. What is ghosla or what is nest? A place where birds live. You know very well, we build houses and we live in our house. Why do we live in our house? हम अपने घरों के अंदर क्यों रहते हैं? To protect ourselves from wind, rain, sun, dust, thief, cold, winter. So these are the things from which we want to keep ourselves safe. Likewise, the birds build nest to keep themselves and to their young ones safe from many things like water, sun rays, and to lay eggs. Especially to lay eggs, these birds build nest. So, in detail, we will learn about the different types of nest which are being made by the birds, different birds. Here, topic to learn is nesting. First type of nest we will learn about is cup nest. Second, weaver bird's nest. Third one, cavity nest. Fourth one, tailor bird's nest. Fifth one, platform nest. So these are the different types of nest which we are going to learn about them in detail. So let's start. Hello kids. Today we will learn about nesting habits of birds. All birds reproduce by laying eggs. When they have to lay eggs, they build homes called nest. Baby birds are born in nest. Nests act as shelters for birds. Nests keep young birds warm and protect them from enemies and various challenging weather conditions. As I told you now, what are the weather conditions? Rain, dust and sun. Once all the eggs are laid, the mother and sometimes the father too sits on egg to keep them warm. Parents guard the nest. Soon the eggs break open and baby birds come out. This is called hatching. They are tiny and weak and helpless too. The parents feed them and protect them from enemies. Once the baby birds cropping, they fly off with their parents. In the picture you can see how a hen is keeping the eggs warm, then it hatches, then again after few days what happens? The chicks come out. Aren't they very cute and beautiful? Yes, they are very cute and they're very beautiful cheeks. Next, what next? Next are nests are made from twigs, stones, leaves, thread, fibers, etc. by parent birds. Different types of birds build different nests with different features. We will learn about the nesting habits of some birds in detail. So, what is it? First is weaver bird. The weaver bird uses dry twigs, grass, fine pieces of straw to make a very big and strong nest by pulling the grass in and out. The nest hangs from the branch of a tree. The bird enters and comes out through a tunnel-like opening at the end of the nest. In the picture, you can see how the bird is weaving its nest. Next is tailor bird. The tailor bird makes their nest with their long leaves. They stitch two large leaves together with bit of thread, straw and dry twigs. The nest is lined with material like cotton, wool, grass and hair to keep the nest cozy. Cozy means naram, soft. And you can see how the baby is sitting inside the cozy nest. And the mama bird is feeding the baby bird. Next are woodpeckers. They make the cavity nest. The woodpecker makes hole in the trunk with their chisel-like beaks to make their nest. They use chips of wood to make their nests warm and cozy. This is how a woodpecker makes their nest. Next, a stork builds its nest on trees with sticks. You can see how it is being made. Next, come to the swan. A swan builds its nest on ground near water bodies using reeds and grass. They build nest on the ground because they live near water. Next is swallows. Swallows build nest on cliff and walls with mud. You can see how a nest is made with the help of mud. The penguins build nest with stones on the ground. The emperor penguin or the male penguin holds the egg between its feet and lower belly and hatches. And when the egg hatches, the baby penguins come out. Here are some birds who do not build nest. Cuckoos are lazy birds. They do not build their own nest. They lay their eggs in nest of other birds. The quail is a clever but very lazy bird. It does not build its own nest. It lays its egg in the nest of a crow. When the crow is away, the crow takes care of these eggs, thinking that they are its own eggs. It even feeds the baby birds on hatching. Now, I will share some extra information or detail about birds, that is migration. Migration means to travel from one place to another. Birds are great travelers. Many birds that live in colder places fly thousands of kilometers to warmer places during winter. They lay their eggs there. When the winter is over, they fly back with their young ones. Their long journey is called migration. For example, Siberian cranes fly from Siberia in Russia to China or Iran, and sometimes they come in our country also in the winter. They fly back to Siberia in the summer. This was the information about birds. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Hello children. Let's learn about few more types of nest which I have not explained just in the previous video. First is a platform nest. This is mostly flat. And which birds make this type of nest? Especially the crows and eagles build this type of nest. Here you can see in the picture how a crow builds its nest. It is known as a platform nest. This is the nest of a crow. It is made up of twig, hay and branches. You can see in the picture small twigs जो पतले पतले तिनके हैं, that is known as twigs. Hay means जो सूखी घास होती है उससे बीच का बेड बनाया हुआ है. Branches means पेड़ों की टहनियाँ जो कि बाहर की तरफ दिख रही है हमको. These are known as branches. So this is how a platform nest is being made by a crow. And what the crow has done, the crow has laid some eggs. In the picture you can see there are 4 eggs in the nest. Here you can see the crow is guarding or taking care of its eggs, and along with the green along with the nest you can see the green leaves. It means the crow has made its nest on the large tree top, and the nest is large in size. A platform nest is also being made by an eagle. This nest is made up of twigs and branches. You can see here, and the nest is very large in size. See, the bird is there, 2 eggs are there in the nest, and the nest is very large in size. Next, owl's nest. How does it make its nest? Generally, owls make their nest in the hollow of trees or walls. In big trees or the big tree trunk, children, you would have seen there are some holes on the branches. There some birds, for example, here you can see owl. Generally they make their nest in the hole of the trees, and they live in their nest with their babies. Next, how a vulture makes its nest. Vultures make their nest high up in the trees. In the given picture you can easily see the nest is made upon the tree top. Their nest look like shallow cups. वो खाली कप के जैसे दिखता है. They use sticks to make nest. In the picture you cannot identify the dry twigs of the tree or the nest. So this is how vultures make their nest. Next we learn about the cup nest of bulbul. Here bulbul is a bird, and the bulbul makes the bird like a cup. It is said it looks like cup because वो बीच से बहुत गड्ढा होता है. You all have seen a teacup at your home. Likewise, in that shape only the bulbuls make their nest. A bulbul build its nest in hedges and bushes. Hedges and bushes means in your garden you would have seen bushes, or in Hindi we used to say jhadiyan. There a bulbul builds its nest. The nest is like a deep cup. This prevents babies from falling down. As you can see, the babies which hatched out of the eggs are lying there, and they are safe inside the nest. Sparrow and hummingbird also make this kind of nest. So these are the different types of nest which you have studied. I hope you enjoyed the video. Watch the video once and twice to understand it better. Thank you.